So today was the last full day of my full-time job. Hallelujah! It's really a blessed day. It's really, amen. We made it through. Okay, it's giving deliverance. It's giving, yeah. And I'm gonna tell you why I quit my job today. And what's next. Here we go. I found myself awake in an unfamiliar space. And I can't recall just how I got here, but I'm making my escape. Cause the things surrounding me are giving off bad energy. Through the clouds I can't discern if there's some solid ground to plant my feet. But I'm stepping out and there ain't no more doubting. My mind is free to buy. No, it's my season. So today was the last day at my full-time job, and we drinking to that. Let me go ahead and pour myself a little drink. So this is my go-to drink. It's not this specifically, but it's mango rum, cranberry, and orange juice. Today, I feel a little spicy. So we're doing cranberry Mike's Hard, which is actually proving to be really fucking yummy. I'm also already 2 drinks in. So sorry if I'm slurring my words. I'll try to enunciate. Hi friends. So, we're back for the first of many more consistent times. Cause this is what I'm doing now. It's this. This is the thing. And this is what I've been meant to do for a while, I feel like. So welcome. Welcome back. If you haven't been here before, welcome for the first time. I'm Tafari, I'm an artist, I'm a creative, I am a dancer, singer, producer, all the things. And yeah, I'm just gonna share my life with you. That's what we're here for. Cheers to that. You know, we got the good vibes hoodie on. We're making sure that it's good energy regardless. I'm moving in intuition regardless. And we're just gonna get right into it. I'm essentially gonna go into one, how I came to the decision to kind of like switch my whole fucking life up. How I'm gonna be trying to scratch that. How I'm gonna be making money. Because period, I'm making money. I'm speaking that shit to existence. It's happening. That's it. And then lastly, I'll go into like what I'm expecting for myself, what I want for myself, and what y'all can expect from me if you choose to join me on my journey. Because it will be quite the journey. And documenting it is something I've been meaning and wanting to work on. And I got a new camera. Ooh, I gotta document the camera because that's a big part of why I'm able to do this now. Hey y'all, Tafari from the future here, but I just wanted to really quickly just get a little video of the camera. It's a DJI Pocket 2. I was shooting on my phone before I got this, and I was running out of storage really fast, and I didn't have a good system for uploading the files to my computer or to my hard drive to make it so that my iCloud drive didn't get full super fast. So I ended up getting this, which has allowed me to be making content way more consistently. You know, it takes a micro SD and everything. So been really an incredible development, honestly. I'm excited to, you know, have my own first camera. It's stabilizer shoots in 4K 60 frames, highest resolution, takes pictures too, but I can do a review on it later if you all want. Leave in the comments, let me know if you'd like to see kind of my thoughts on this camera, because I do have thoughts about it. But definitely has increased my capacity for making content. Okay, back to the video. So the consistency is coming, because I don't have the technical limitations. But because I'm doing it for real now, I gotta do all the YouTuber shit, so subscribe, you know, let the algorithm know that you fucking with me, that you rocking with me, that this is something that other people need to see, share me, you know, all that shit. You don't have to like it. You can wait till the end of the video to like it if you want. If you don't, that's cool too. It's kind of whatever. If you fuck with me, fuck with me. If you don't, you don't. That's really about it. But yeah, let's get into it. How I made the decision. So essentially, like I said, my last day of my job is tomorrow. I've been working a full-time work from home job since December of 2021. It's now September 29th of 2022. I think it's September 30th now, actually. And working from home was what I wanted to be doing. It was a goal because I didn't have to pay anything for gas, and gas prices shot all the way up, so that was a blessing. It was easier for me at the time to be able to like work on music and work on creative endeavors because I didn't have to go anywhere to be able to do that. I work on all my stuff at home. As you can see, I've got my setup here. I'll probably do a video about my actually studio setup. I've been using the same setup for like gotta be at least 4 years now. Ooh, I'm old. The reason why I'm quitting my job and not working another job after that is because any job I get after this is going to be unfulfilling. It's not going to feed me in any way. I went to school for music, so all that means is that I got a degree that's pretty much not going to get me any money and a salary or any kind of position with benefits unless I become a teacher. And I really love children, don't have the patience for teaching, so definitely not doing that. Otherwise, a career in music is one, uncertain, and two, doesn't require a degree. I am grateful for my experiences in college, and I'll get into that in another video. And I definitely learned a lot about the music that I want to be making, but it's not necessarily helping me finding a job that I feel fulfilled in, that I feel comfortable in, that I feel like I want to pursue growth in. Because of that, I'm leaving this job and moving toward a lifestyle where I can create my own schedule, where I can create content for a living, where I can really just like try and share myself as my profession, like a YouTuber, like someone who is sharing themselves, like a creative. So that's my goal. While I was working my full-time work from home job, and I can talk about a little bit more about that later also if y'all have questions, but I started studying to get my real estate license. I still have a little bit more of my pre-licensing course before I'm done with that, but while I was doing my full-time job and that, I didn't create any time for any creative outlet, which really was not good for my mental health, was not good for my emotional or spiritual well-being. And I think that probably is part of the reason why I've chosen to leave this job, because it felt unsustainable. It felt like something that I wasn't able to maintain because I didn't have any outlet. One thing that I am grateful for is that I was able to consume a lot more music while I was doing that, but like, I'm a singer, I'm a dancer, I like express in a lot of different ways, and I wasn't doing any of those things. So it felt like I was just bottling up, not necessarily my physical energy, but my creative energy, like my spirit, because it's a lot of ways that I express my soul, honestly, and I wasn't feeling like I had any outlet to that. And so, of course, as the Aries I am, I'm impulsive, and I'm moving to the complete opposite side of the spectrum and only expressing that outlet, but I think that's where I'm at. That's what feels right. That's what feels like I'm supposed to be doing. And I think that's what will return to me the greatest. And that's what I will be most invested in doing. Like, being creative is what I'll be able to do in a more sustainable way. Another big reason that I decided to leave the job that I'm working now is that I was weighing my options in terms of like what I could do next. I was working in customer service. I've been working in customer service for the last 9 months. So that's kind of like it's a big chunk of my resume. But that's not what I want to do with my time. I understand having security in a job being important to being able to explore creatively, but this job was doing the opposite. And it was inhibiting my exploration, my creative exploration, and just my like being of my fullest self. And I was like, oh, I could get another customer service job that would potentially pay me more, which is true, and potentially like pay down debt or save more. But I would still be unhappy. I would still feel unfulfilled. I would still feel like I was stifling myself, which I would be. Meaning it would be a struggle to do consistently. And if I'm going to struggle, I might as well struggle doing something that I actually care about doing. So it kind of led me to be like, okay, well, if there's a time for me to invest most fully in myself rather than in anyone else's business, it's right now. I might as well just do me. Because I have a lot to give and I have a lot to share, and I haven't given myself the consistency or the ability to be consistent in doing that every day and building myself and sharing myself every day to see what that could bring me. And I'm doing myself a disservice by not giving myself the opportunity to do that. The way I see it is like when I'm moving in alignment, opportunities will present themselves that will move me forward in that alignment, that will move me forward in whatever goal that I'm pursuing. If you speak some shit up, if you live some shit every day, it will really come true, no cap. Like that shit will really manifest itself in your life. And I believe that wholeheartedly. and am and will be a testament to that moving forward. So another thing that's impacting my decision to move from my current job into pursuing creative endeavors more full time is that right now I am at the most financially stable place that I've been in my life so far. I don't come from money. I've been working since I was 15, even through college. It's kind of like, it's been a paycheck to paycheck kind of life. And when I got my stimulus checks, because I just got them in 2022, that was the first time that I had any kind of saving. That was the first time that I had any kind of cushion, any emergency savings, anything like that. And throughout the summer, really, those savings have just been dwindling and dwindling. Because I haven't been working in a way that would provide me any surplus, I haven't been able to grow my savings. I literally have just been using them. And I know that if I have the intentions of growing my savings or growing even just like any wealth in general, it's not going to be in a field that I would have to work my way up to from little position after position, because my real gifts are not in fields like that. My real gifts are in creative fields. I also live an hour from Atlanta, the entertainment capital of the South. I would be doing myself a disservice if I didn't at least shoot my shot, because there's a ridiculous amount of money to be made in the Atlanta entertainment industry, like an obscene amount. So I already know I'm about to make a bag. I have, at this point in time, and I'm gonna be real straight up with y'all. That's one thing I'm gonna do, is just be honest, because like I never have anything to hide. But at this point in time, I have like a month or two worth of savings to go off of. So like if I were not to earn any money in this next month, I would be okay to keep going, and then I can find a job after that if I needed to. And that's more than I've ever been able to say. Like before this year, I had never had enough savings to even get me a month forward. That just is what it is, you know? It's just kind of the circumstances that I come from and that I'm working with. And so it feels like now, since I've been getting a lot of signs, my intuition has been telling me that it's my time to invest in myself. While I have the savings, I might as well use that safety net to pursue what is most true to self. The opportunity will come so that I can continue building my wealth. Because one thing I'm gonna do is hustle. I have a hustler ass spirit, and that's that. Like, I'm always gonna have a job. That's the Caribbean in me. I don't know what to say. Capitalism is really some shit, y'all. And then the last thing that's making me feel like it's my time, like I've mentioned before, my intuition and the spirit is just telling me, like, I've seen the numbers 222 specifically, 444, 333, saw 1234 a couple times, and 111. There has not been a day that's gone by in the last 3 months that I haven't seen some combination of those numbers. And it may be because I'm on a computer all day, and maybe because I'm using my phone more consistently, but it hasn't just been in time, it's been in cost, it's been in addresses, it's been in all different types of things. And I am a pretty spiritually invested person. Like, I come from a spiritual family that has many spiritual gifts. I speak to my ancestors regularly. I call on them when I need help, when I need guidance, when I need comfort, when I need community. Like, definitely one of my biggest support systems is a spiritual one. And so in asking for signs and asking for discernment, that definitely has been something that I've been considering. The time in my life that I'm moving toward comes with a lot of uncertainty, but I'm not worried. You know how they say you can't be blessed and stressed? Like, you gotta pick one. I definitely have felt blessed for a long time, but I feel like it's the time for me to move in calling. Like, that's all this season is about. That's all this life is about, is moving and calling. Money will come and go. Opportunities will come and go. People will come and go. You know what your gifts are. You know what you've been given in this life. You know what you feel the most fulfilled doing. At least I do. And it's a disservice to myself to not pursue those things with my fullest intention, with my fullest heart, with my fullest focus. Because these are the things that I know that I was put on this earth to do. I don't really give a fuck about the rest of that. I give a fuck about doing the thing that I was put on this earth to do and supporting my loved ones. That's it. So that last spiritual part has definitely been the icing on the cake and making me feel comfortable taking this leap. Because I have faith. So get your drinks. If you don't have a drink, go ahead and pour you some. It could be water, it could be juice, it could be liquor, it could be whatever you like to drink. Please go ahead and grab it and join me. On to what I'll be doing to make money. So firstly, I met with this modeling and talent agency in Atlanta. Had to be in October of 2021, called About Faces. They're really, really dope people, very cool. And I signed up with them and have been taking modeling and acting classes. I started at the beginning of this year of 2022, but then I fell off because I was working weekends at my part-time job. Going back to About Faces, the company that I've been working with, they offer acting and modeling classes every Saturday. So I've been attending those. I just started going back to those to try and get done with it, the program that they have. And it's something that's ongoing. It's like training, essentially. It's like, okay, we know that you have this amount of training behind you to know that when you're going out on a set, when you're going out on a gig, whatever, if we book you for something, we know that you're going to represent us well and represent yourself well because you have this amount of training. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm taking acting classes through that. So it's like I acted one time in a musical in college, my freshman year. Other than that, I have not acted at all. And it's difficult. Acting is one of the mediums that I definitely have not explored much and am uncomfortable in. But it's also exciting because like it's something that I'm getting to grow in. It's something that I'm getting to explore in. It's something that I'm getting to learn about. It's funny, I'm not a competitive person, but I love learning something and becoming good at something. Like that's my shit. Mastery is always a goal. Regardless of how good or proficient you are at something, there's always more to learn. Extra gigs is really what I'm trying to kind of build my consistent income on. I'm going to be auditioning for mad extra gigs, and the ones I've been auditioning for so far are requiring that you learn a monologue and use that for your audition. So my goal is to learn a monologue a week, and as I learn more about the film and TV and acting world, I'll definitely share that with y'all. The next thing that I'm going to be putting the majority of my energy toward is creating a voice acting reel and applying to gigs that way. If I'm using my voice for voice acting, it'll help in like film or TV acting or anything like that. And all of these are skills that I can just add to my repertoire of expressing myself most honestly. I'm going to start doing YouTube consistently. I hope to be posting on Wednesdays and Sundays. Those are my 2 days of the week, so expect content then. I'm not looking at YouTube as a way that I can consistently create income because I haven't been doing it that long. I don't have a whole lot of videos out. And like people who I've seen who end up becoming content creators full time, like have been doing YouTube for years, and I've been doing it for maybe months, not even consistently for months. So I don't expect to make any money off of it soon, but I am interested in making it a consistent outlet for me. Like I really want to be on here. I really want to be sharing myself. I really want to be sharing my story and kind of my journey and how it's going, sharing the ups and downs for myself. Mostly, I mentioned this in a previous video, but for like documentation purposes and allowing myself to see where I'm at in life. And also for like sharing my journey with other people who maybe wanted to follow the same endeavors. But we'll see where YouTube goes. Lastly, because it's only last because I feel like I probably also won't make much money off of it for a while. But when I do start making money off of it, baby, it's finna be a bag, okay? It's finna be quite the motherfucking bag because my shit is hot. That would be music. I'm working on some songs that I had been working on for a while earlier this summer. And then I have said that we're gonna come out early in the summer. And I apologize to all of y'all that actually fuck with me, who'll be following me. I'm just starting to work on it again, finish it, and like actually complete things. Another thing as an Aries that's hard for me is I'm really great at starting things and really terrible at finishing things because I get a lot of energy in the beginning. Creating new things is really exciting for me, but the perseverance and the discipline that's necessary to finish things, especially songs, especially when I'm doing the production, recording, engineering, mixing, all of that of the song, is more than I may have had the capacity for in the past. So I'm excited to get to the point where I can share my music. I already know people fuck with my music. So yeah, getting music out is kind of the last thing that I'm kind of working toward. And the camera died, but we are back. So essentially, that last part, kind of what I'm expecting of myself, what y'all can expect from me. I'm going to post 2 videos a week. I'm trying to post on Wednesdays and Sundays. Those are the 2 days I'm going to kind of give you content. I'm trying to post a TikTok a day, so go follow me on TikTok. I'll put my TikTok right there. The whole goal is consistency. But yeah, I'm going to keep y'all in the loop of all the things that I'm doing to maintain myself, all the things that I'm doing to spread my brand, all the things that I'm doing to share myself. So if you here to the end, you a real one, go ahead and like the video. I really fuck with you. And I appreciate y'all. You're going to see a lot more of me coming soon. As always, keep the vibes good. See you next time. Peace!